Alright, so I've been in. No one else is in, as you can see. But I went in. The waves are amazing. And this is what happens in Nova Scotia. It's freezing, but it's amazing. Once you get in, your whole body's kind of numb. Then it's okay. You get used to it and you kind of jump around a lot, as you saw me do in the other video. But I really had to put the video camera down because the surf got quite large, especially out where I was, and I was definitely going under, and it was great, and I was swimming around. Excuse me. But my hands and my legs are all super numb and red, and it's kind of hard to feel them, but as long as when you're out there, you're moving your digits around, you're okay. And you can totally get into it, get a surfboard, it's good. You just have to be active in that water. It's not water you can just float around and enjoy the day. It's not a pool. It makes you take action. You gotta have, I don't know what it is, but moxie, no. You gotta really get yourself in there. It's not gonna just invite you. Well, that's not true, it invites me. You can see the fog way off in the distance enveloping those trees. It's amazing here. A lot of families have gone home who have been here all day. I'll take you over to where I was sitting, since everyone else has gone off on a walk, and since I shot the last video, or in between these two, I suppose. My grandmother and I spent some time with our feet in the water, splashing around, and yeah, so here's my little towel, sand-covered book. Instant German. Here, let me show you why I think this book is awful. The Euro method, apparently. First of all, it was $2, which is why I got it, so I'm not really going to complain about the price. On the pronunciation page, for long... Anyways, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that. It's awful. It's awful. So they'll say, you know how I normally say, like, A, long A is in bar, or short is in pasta, or whatever. Pasta? Yeah, pasta? No. This one will just have, like, the word next to it, like, Z is in pizza. Pizza, pizza. So, chapter 1, the first things you learn besides Guten Morgen, and of course I say that very Englishly, Guten Morgen, I can't really do it. You've got Es ist mir egal, I don't care. Lass uns gehen, let's go. What? And then it goes directly into food. Terrible illustrations. And then you have to practice this dialogue. And I did learn German before, so I'm not a total idiot when it comes to super beginner German. I'm not an expert by any means, but I did take it at a university level. And it wasn't my first year. No, it wasn't. So, it's going to fill in the blanks at the bottom. You can see that I've scribbled all over it. Of course, I got one wrong, because they don't reteach you the particles, which of course I forget. And it doesn't tell you that you need more than one word in each blank. You gotta be really clear with me and with students. So then, all of a sudden you're learning ich, du, er, es, sie, ihr, ihr, sie, and with nothing to practice. So you're just learning it, the pronouns, but you're not practicing the pronouns. And then all of a sudden, 3 pages later, you're learning nehmen. I don't understand. And then, oh right. Then they have verb conjugations on this page, essen. And then, so, ich esse etwas. And then, it doesn't exactly do the whole breakdown. It assumes that since there was the subject pronouns on the last page, you automatically know them, which I know that language books can learn rather quickly, but there is no, what's it called? Exercise to practice them right afterwards, which I think there should be. So, that's what I'm doing. And then once that's done, I'm finishing off The Art of Seduction, but I didn't bring it to the beach because it's not a family book. Then I'm reading The Silver Flute, which I don't know anything about, but Lita Larimore. Oh, it feels really gross with wet, salty hands. So I'm going to read that and then hand it along to someone else. No idea what it's about, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm just going to get back to lounging and enjoying sitting next to this enormous piece of granite, which is a super beautiful rock. You don't see it everywhere, but you see it so much on the highways, so along the highways here. It's just been blasted out to build the highways, but you got the mica in there, the feldspar, white, or depending on if it's been aged by the ocean. So sparkly, it's amazing. And then of course the sand's all sparkly as well. Alright, that's it for now. Get back to learning this German, apparently.